captain. No, you'll be the mate. Let's get this love rocking before it's too late. The feeling's getting stronger. Stay lucky and free. The feeling's getting stronger. Stay lucky and free. Stay lucky and free.
That one.
We'll wait for darkness, I think.
You're the boss?
Bloody country. Damp. Depressing.
Do you like that? Oh, come on, Ray. Take it off. It's making my belly sore.
There's never any pleasure without a bit of pain, girls.
Well, I don't have to put up with it. Look at how sore it's making you.
Well, small price.
What's the matter?
You are dead, man.
Get down! Get it!
We won't hurt you, girl, provided that is you tell us where you'll go. You have 5 seconds.
He's not going to be leaving the country now. That's for sure.
I only met him today. I picked him up in a pub. Honestly.
You stop me and buy one. She's a brass. It's hard.
The truth of the matter is, Mrs. Hardcastle, there are a number of grey areas, areas that need to be coloured in, as it were.
Tell us again, Mrs. Hardcastle. From the top. Mint?
I've told you what happened 1,000 times already.
Yes, but as I've already said, Sally, you don't mind if I call you Sally?
I don't think it matters what I mind. All right. One more time from the beginning.
Leaving nothing out this time. Thank you.
It was the Saturday evening of the 23rd. Thomas, me, Lively and Pippa were at a friend's wedding reception being held at the Parkway Hotel in Leeds. Thomas and me were dancing.
Thomas, Gynn, you've been holding out to me all this time.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Well, of course, marriage is a great invention, but then again, so is the food mixer.
Have you seen them?
Being who, young one?
Sally and Thomas. There's a scruffy-looking bloke outside looking for him.
On the floor. Now, where was I?
Oh, no, what a show up. Anybody ever seen that in black and white?
Yeah, eat your heart out, kid.
You've a visitor? Looks like an out-of-work debt collector.
Mr. Gynn, Thomas Gynn.
Who wants to know?
It's all right. I ain't serving papers or nothing like that. I've been looking for you for 9 a week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, too right I have. Come up from Kent on a coach last Saturday night. Bleeding journey and a half, that was. Had a bleeding week trapping about this boxy town. I don't know how you can stand it, you being a Londoner and all that.
Hold on. What's the full SP here?
Yeah, I know. How's the order to find you, right? Well, it's my business, you see, son. It's what I do. Now, Sydney Cox, private investigator. Commit a case, I find a face. That's my motto.
Were you saying someone hired you to find me?
Yeah. Poll tax register, that's how I found you. Weren't easy, mine. Had to bung a few sovs about, know what I mean, son?
It's a wind-up, innit? Who set it up? Come on. No, it had to be her, didn't it? What is it, some rent-a-dickogram, is it, eh? I'll tell you got me at it then for a minute, pal.
No, this ain't a wind-up, son. Your brother hired me. Said to give you this.
Ray?
Right, that's me done. I'm off down the Frog. Back down south where people can understand the Queen's English. Ta-ra.
Come on, Fred Astaire.
Oi, hold on.
Who's that? Hey, trouble? Trouble. God, when I think back, that scruffy little man and that letter were the start of all our troubles.
Ah, yes, the mysterious Mr. Cox. The unregistered, untraceable Private Dick.
Thomas hadn't had contact with his half-brother in years. Last he'd heard, Ray had jumped ship in Cape Town. Well, Thomas just, he couldn't get it out of his mind. He gave me the letter to read, and at the time, I couldn't see that there was anything to worry about. He's obviously gone to a great deal of trouble to find you. The least you could do is contact him.
Get off, you don't know Ray. Trouble's his middle name.
Our dear Mum, God rest her, made sure that Dad made out a will when they first got married. He did like she said, and now that he's gone, you and me are the only beneficiaries.
He's having a laugh, isn't he?
Sounds straightforward enough to me. Never know. Might be worth a small fortune.
Look, Alec was a drunken waster who never had two halfpennies to rub together. He wouldn't have left me a dose of the flu.
People do change, you know.
Not Alec. You didn't know him.
All I do know about you and your family is that your real father ran off with the midwife who delivered you, and that you've got a half-brother who's 18 months your junior. That is it.
Yeah, that's all there is.
Listen, I'll be at Auntie Millie's holiday place. We've got lots to talk about. Please make sure you bring your birth certificate and passport.
Now, what's all that about, eh?
So that the solicitors handing the will are happy. It's obviously for identification purposes. Oh, come on. Let's take a few days off, eh? About time we had a dirty weekend away.
No. Look, I can't just drop everything just like that.
Why not? Be a devil. I'll make it worth your while.
You wouldn't like it. I mean, the place in Kent where he's staying. It's really strange.
Thomas was right, of course. I didn't like it.
Told you.
You mean people come here for their holidays?
Well, some do, yeah. A lot of these people live here all the year round. Oh, you'd be amazed the amount of people who come just to have a look at that thing.
God, it's
Awesome, that's the word, isn't it? Come on, let's get this thing over with, eh? dear, it must be 25 years.
All good things come to an end. No one in?
No.
Yes?
Oh, he made us jump.
You in? Are you Thomas?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
About time and all. I've been hanging about here for days waiting for you. I've got better things to do, you know.
Aunt Millie?
I'm not Millie. Millie died 3 years ago. I live next door. He asked me to keep an eye out for you, said you'd be here days ago, the lying toe rag. Here. Key and a letter. Said to give them to you. All yours.
Right, excuse me, lady. Where's Ray?
I think you've pulled there.
There's food in the fridge.
Of sorts.
Clean blankets and sheets on the bed. Make yourself at home. Ring this number when you arrive. What's occurring here, eh?
Oh, it's all very mysterious.
Yeah.
I'm going to check the bedroom out.
Hold on, we ain't gonna stay here. I mean, if we do decide to stay, we'll check into a hotel or something.
What do you mean, if we stay? Of course we're gonna stay. We've come this far. Where's your sense of adventure?
I gave it in with me woggle and dib-dib-dob.
All the comforts of home.
You really want to stay here?
Why not? Your brother...
Half-brother.
All right, half-brother said make yourself at home, so... That's what we'll do. Yeah?
Yeah, all right, I'll go and get a gear.
Oh, you're so romantic, you.
Oh, it's ringing. Behave yourself. Hold on. Hello. Is Ray there, please? This is Thomas Gynn. He gave me this number. Tomorrow? No, listen. Oh, charming. Well, it said bring back tomorrow at 9 and hung up. Ray's just one of those blokes, a user. Stroke puller of the first order, but you just can't help liking him. Oh dear, when we were kids.
When you were kids, what?
Nah, nothing, it's not important.
Well, I think it is important. I want to know about you and your past.
Well, there's nothing to tell, really. It's pretty boring stuff.
There must have been some good bits. Tell me about them.
Oh, you don't give up, do you?
The Yorkshire in me.
Yeah. Yeah, do you know something? It's the first time we've ever been south together.
Very strange place.
It is different, isn't it? As a matter of fact, if my memory serves me right, I had my very first sexual encounter just about there.
You're kidding.
Huh? Yeah, I was 12. No, maybe 13, I don't know. She was an older woman, of course. She was 14.
12?
Yeah. Oh, we didn't, you know, I mean, it was just a bit of tickle and fumble, really. First time I ever felt a bra. Those were the days, eh? All hands and innocence.
I can't imagine you were ever quite that innocent.
Oh, I was. Do you know something? You are beautiful.
I'm glad you think so.
Oh, I do.
like Captain Birdseye.
Thank you. It gives a whole new meaning to fishnet ties, doesn't it? You ever been to France?
France?
Yeah, that's in French France, you know. It's only 20-odd miles over there, isn't it? If we've got time, maybe we could get a ferry and spend a day in Boulogne or wherever.
Oh, I'd really like that.
Yeah?
Mm.
Let's do that.
Oh, God. My passport, I didn't think to bring it.
All sussed.
I'm sure I shut it when we left.
Yes, you did. Ray? That you, Ray? Hold on, what's occurring here?
And who the hell are you, man? Eh?
So, this was your first run-in with Mr. Rhoda and his hired thug?
Yes.
Like your mysterious private eye is this hired thug.
And what's that supposed to mean?
He's evaporated. One of those grey areas we talked about. Don't like grey areas, Mrs. H.
I'd suggest you're in the wrong job, then.
I'd suggest you don't get lippy with me.
While we're being suggestive, I'd say you're popping those mints into the wrong orifice, Sergeant.
Carry on, please, Sally. Thank you, Sally.
Look, we were both frightened and confused. I mean, there we were, minding our own business, and then into our lives crashed these two perfect strangers.
Just tell me where Raymond is, and we'll be off. On our way, no trouble.
Look, we haven't got a clue what you're talking about, mate.
We're here on a holiday. We just rented this place for a few days.
Don't play games with me.
Oh, come on, leave it out.
You want to play the tough guy, eh?
Having fun? Now, look, boss, this isn't South Africa. You can't go round doing what you do. Now, listen, leave it to me, all right? All a silly mistake. Wrong info and all that, sorry.
Sorry? You're sorry? Now, you just listen to me, boss.
Hey! Now, don't push your luck, lady. We're going now. All right?
Yeah, on your bike.
Know what I mean, pal?
Said this was a strange place.
They know where he is, men.
Of course we do.
Then we should go back and beat the information out of them.
Look, boss, this is England. We're a little more subtle over here, yeah?
Little wonder you people lost an empire.
I found this. He's Ray's half-brother. Ray needs a passport. All we gotta do is sit and wait, and they'll lead us straight to him.
You see, Mrs. H? Another grey area. I'm confused.
That doesn't come as any great surprise to me.
I am trying to keep this as pleasant as possible, Mrs. H.
Why didn't you do either of the two things that any innocent member of the general public would have done, considering your circumstances?
It's a fair enough question, Sally. Two thugs break in, threaten you with physical violence. Why didn't you call the police and then get the hell out of there?
God, I have already told you. Look, the two men had left. We were frightened. No, we weren't. No, we were confused more than frightened. We talked it over and we decided to stay on for that night and then just drive off the next morning, forgetting all about Ray and his troubles. I should have known Thomas couldn't just drive off and forget. That must make for interesting reading.
Yeah, I found it in one of the cupboards. Yeah, I must have had a phone here at one time.
I thought we'd agreed to drive off tomorrow morning and forget all about it.
Yeah, we will. I've got to mark his card, haven't I? I've got to tell him what's going on.
Look, you don't need an address to do that. You've got a phone number. Just give him a ring and tell him.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. Yeah, we'll leave nice and early, eh? I'll show you some other bits of Kent. Some beautiful bits. Yeah, we'll stop off at a phone box on the way. Yeah.
He's in Rye. Yeah? He left this inside the yellow pages. Rye Rings, jewellers in the High Street.
Yeah, I didn't think I wanted to see him.
But you do.
He's the only family I've got, isn't he? My brother.
Better get the map out then, haven't you?
Good morning, won't keep you.
No.
You're right there.
Bye, thank you. How can I help you?
Can you tell Ray I'm here, please? I'm his brother.
You've gone and got it all wrong. He'll blame me, Will. He'll say I got it all wrong. He always does. He always did, you know. I did tell you were supposed to ring first. It's not my fault. You make sure you tell him it wasn't my fault.
Well, if I ever get to see him, yeah, I'll tell him, yeah.
He won't believe you, mind, but tell him just the same. He's not here. I mean, after all, you were supposed to telephone first. I mean, that was the arrangement.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes?
We've come a very long way to see Ray. We're tired, just a little fed up.
Oh, yes, the travelling. Travelling always makes me a bit grumpy and fed up. You know, Ray always used to say...
Crying out loud, lady. I just want to speak to Ray, all right?
Oh, all right. There's no need to shout. If you don't mind me saying so, you don't look a bit like Ray.
I don't believe this, do you?
You got his temper, though. The short temper's the same. Oh, yeah. I'm Tanya, by the way. Pleased to meet you, Thomas. Nice to meet one of Ray's family after all these years. We used to be very close, me and Ray. And he went away again, back to sea.
Well, it's been very nice meeting you, Tanya. Goodbye.
Where are you going? You can't go. I haven't told you where he is.
Sorry. We've got things to do.
Like a life to live.
He'd be ever so mad with me if I don't tell you where he is, because he's waiting for you, you see.
Where?
Well, do you know Folkestone? Oh, it's a nice place, Folkestone. Me and Ray spent a lot of time there. Of course, it's changed now, but it's the same all over, isn't it? Change, change, change.
So when you left the jewellery shop at Rye, you're telling us you still didn't know how much trouble Raymond was in.
We hadn't a clue,
We've a statement from Tanya Haynes at the jewellery shop.
but it was a long one.
You've already told us that Thomas suspected his brother was in some sort of trouble.
What sort of trouble do you think he was in, Mrs. H?
Don't try to put words into my mouth, Sergeant. It was Thomas who suspected that Ray was in trouble, not me.
All right. Let us suppose that is the case.
You can suppose anything you like.
Sally, we are here to help. For Thomas's sake, as well as your own. You arrived in Folkestone just after 12 noon, correct?
Yes. They must have been following us all this time.
Yeah. Bastard bastards, and we're leading them straight to Ray, aren't we?
Yeah, no. We need to get on that car!
Can you see him?
After all this time, I'm not sure I'd recognise him even if I did see him.
Tommy! Tommy! Quick!
Well, as they say in the movies, bruv, it's been a long time. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
You're nice.
Oh, I'm glad you approve.
Oh, no, she's very nice, bruv. Then you always did have a way with the women, didn't you?
All right, cut out the charming, cheeky, chappy routine. Just tell us what's occurring or we're out of here double fast.
Tommy, this is no way to treat your long-lost brother, is it, darling?
All right, that's it. Come on, driver, pull over, will you?
Oi! Drive on, mate, please. I will tell you what's going on, Tommy, but not here, right? Just like home, eh, Tom? By the way, I'm sorry about Tanya. She's a lovely girl and all that, isn't she, don't you think? But, well, you know.
Easily used.
I don't understand this. Why are you living like a dosser, eh? What the hell's going on, Ray?
Bit of bother, bruv.
A bit? You're having a laugh, aren't you?
There were these two blokes.
Yeah, I know, I saw them. They must have followed you.
Yeah, but you haven't told us why.
This is why, Tommy.
Are they what I think they are?
Yep. £250,000 worth.
How much?
That's what they were after. You stole them.
Well, sort of, I suppose.
It's terrific, isn't it? Just terrific. What do you mean, sort of? You either nicked them or you didn't.
Listen, Tommy, steady. Rhoda, the South African with the asthma, he works for a security firm in Joburg. He's got a very nice little fiddle going.
I don't want to hear any more. And all the stuff you wrote in the letter, delivered by that grubby little private eye, was all cobblers, wasn't it?
I was desperate, Tommy. I needed help from somebody I could trust.
You don't know you can trust me. You don't even know me. It's been years.
Well, it may have been a long time, Tommy, but I know I can trust you. Look, I remember when we was kids, eh?
Yeah, and remember, I remember all the cheating, lying and thieving.
Well, things are different now, Tom. You can trust me now.
With the edge up, I can. God, I should have bleeding known.
I need your help, for God's sake.
Yeah? Only because you've used and abused everyone else you can turn to. No, I'm just a long shot, aren't I? Contingency. A convenience to be used like you always have. Well, not this time, bruv, no. Sorry, no. Come on, Sally.
I'll pay. Look, we're talking a lot of poppy here, Tommy.
You still don't get it, do you? I don't want your money.
Well, what the hell do you want? Come on, tell me, what is it? What do you want?
God, if you can't even work it out for yourself, I mean...
Shut up, you little tart. I'm trying to talk to my brother. Look.
You talk.
Thomas, no more!
I'll kill him!
Enough!
I'll kill him!
Please!
Leave me!
It looks a lot worse than it actually is.
Oh dear, what a shame. Maybe you'd like another little go then, would he? No, I am sorry I called you. I really...
Yeah, well, don't worry. I've been called a lot worse. Well, it's the best I can do in the circumstances.
No, I mean it. Listen, I am sorry. And for getting you both involved in my problems. Really.
Listen, I've got just over 600 quid. I could get that to you somehow.
It ain't money I need, Tommy.
Thomas.
Thomas. Did you bring your birth certificate?
Yeah, like a wolf, yeah. Yeah, is it that important?
I haven't got a passport. I'm stuck. I can't ship out.
Well, you can't use Thomas's passport. I mean, what about...
No, it doesn't mean my current passport, do you?
Well, I just need one of them Mickey Mouse ones you get for a tenner from the post office. I got some photos done in Woolwich yesterday with your birth certificate. I'm on that ferry and out of it. It's simple.
On the face of it, it should have been that simple. We left Ray at his hiding place and arranged to meet him the next morning outside the post office. It's not too late, you know.
For what?
Just jump in the car and drive away.
Nah, that'd be the sensible thing to do. If I was a sensible bloke, we'd never have left home in the first place, would we?
Nice, that.
What?
First time you've ever referred to Yorkshire as home.
What's up?
There's a white Ford behind us. I think it's...
Oh, no, how stupid can you get? Must have followed us. They knew where the car was parked.
What are we going to do now?
Well, for a start, put your foot down.
Bloody maniac! You see that?
What now? Where did it go?
You know that trip we were talking about to France?
Yeah.
Come on, the ferry's just about to leave.
What's
Over there, over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Now, may I
Oh, look! They're going to dance. Let's go and watch.
I don't tell very much, but my mum always used to say you must try everything in life once. Everything except incest and Morris dancing.
Come on.
Oh, no, I don't.
No, you haven't lived until you're tired.
No, I couldn't.
Oh, yes, you could. Me too. That's my beauty.
Thomas, I don't think this is very funny.
Shut up and dance.
I don't want to do this. God. Yes, I do want to do this. I do. Come on.
I'll tell you what, here, boys. Girls, why don't we buy you all a drink, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're on a cultural exchange, we are. We come to France every year.
Oh, that's lovely.
What are we gonna do?
You blokes got any transport?
Yeah, we got our van. We got our name on the side, no?
Really?
You might stay on the boat.
They won't be allowed. They'll have to pass this way. Damn!
Slippery bastards.
Now, come on, man, quick, let's get a taxi.
Cheers, thanks a lot. Oh, sorry.
Bye, lads. Thanks a lot.
Keep singing. Well, God knows what we're going to end up with. My French, it extends to a wet kiss and a couple of wee-wees. Crying out loud, they don't give up, do they?
I'm getting a bit fed up with this.
Oi! Stay away from me, you dirty pair of degenerates. People like you ought to have treatment. If you want to do that sort of thing to one another, find somewhere private.
Yeah, you pair of perverts. On your bike.
Madame, monsieur?
Oh, les deux hommes, c'est, pervert. Oui? Il expose les...
Le flèche. Flesh.
Oui, oui, oui. Les deux hommes et, sur le ferry boat, kissing avec each other et exposing à moi.
Yes, madame, monsieur. I think I get the picture. Excuse me, please. Stop, arrêtez!
story, I'd say. Bit of a caper.
It might sound like that now. It wasn't then.
You both went to great lengths to help Ray out. Sally, a car chase through Folkestone, a trip to France.
We went to great lengths to look out for our own safety.
If you'd have called us in from the very beginning, you'd have saved yourself a lot of aggro.
Oh, God, will you change the record?
Now, you listen, lady. You are in a great deal of trouble. Aiding and abetting a known felon, you could end up weighed off with a two-stretch. Now, you think about that, sweetheart. You think about that long and hard.
When you're ready, Sally.
The next morning, we met Ray at the post office in Folkestone as arranged. He got his passport okay. Then, with just over an hour before the ferry departed, I left them to, well, talk and say their goodbyes in private.
It's a bit great, Tommy. You and me, boat full of birds, sun, sea, booze, eh?
Yeah, nice thought.
Nice thought, but what?
Well, it wouldn't work.
We can make it work, Tommy. You wouldn't have to worry about money. We'd be rich.
No, Raymond.
You'd be rich. Same difference. Look, I know we never got on as kids,
No.
but it's different now.
Ray.
We'd get to know each other.
No, it ain't that.
Look, it'd be great, Tommy. You and me against the world,
No,
eh?
but I've got my own life.
You'd like me now, honest. I have changed.
Listen, I'm happy with what I've got.
Look, I was thinking it through all last night. It will work.
Oi,
because
will you listen to me? I've got my own life, all right? And I'm happy with it. Okay?
We're family. You're all I got.
Oh, come on, bruv. Well, it was a nice thought, but I've got my own life and I'm happy with it. Listen, I wish there was more time.
Yeah.
Only this time we keep in touch, right?
Promise.
Promise. You can always come and visit us, you know. You can stay with me and Sally.
Yeah.
Is that a problem?
No. No, it'd be very nice, that.
Come on, I'll remember that tone. What's up?
Oh, nothing's up.
Oh, it's me you're talking to, remember? Now, is there something you haven't told me?
Well, you see, the thing is, bruv, I'm in a spot of bother with the law over here.
What sort of bother?
Enough. No, you see, after I gave Kaplan and Rhoda the slip last time, all I had, apart from the diamonds, of course, was on the boat, wasn't it? I needed a bit of running money, didn't I?
Oh, don't tell me.
No, I just... Well, I knocked over some post office, that's all.
Oh, crying out
I did
loud.
it very gently, honest. I didn't hurt nobody. Very ironic when you come to think about it, bruv. I mean, there I was with £250,000 worth of uncut, and I was spotless.
Yeah. Hold on.
You know what I want, man. Give.
Now, come on, boys. Don't be silly.
It's your call, bro.
Well, they ain't going to be happy with just the diamonds, are they?
You're not wrong.
Look, man, we can talk.
Leave it up.
Thomas! Thomas! Thomas!
Go! Get out of it! I'm all right, go!
Thomas Gynn, you have been found guilty of the charges against you. Before I pass sentence, I would like to make clear to you that I am aware of all the relevant facts of this case. I have taken into account your complete cooperation with the investigating authorities and the fact that you were, in my humble opinion, much a victim of circumstance. However, the law is the law and should not be broken, whatever the provocation. On the charge of manslaughter, I sentence you to 12 months' imprisonment. On the charge of conspiracy to aid and abet a known felon, I sentence you to 6 months imprisonment. Take the prisoner down.
All right.
Hi there.
Morning.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Have a nice time. Sal, is that letter from...
Not that young one. Leave her be. She'll share the news later.
Darling Sal, I am over the moon. I've just heard from my brief that all the charges against you were dismissed through lack of evidence. But then you always did lead a charmed life, didn't you? Yeah, I've met an old mate in here. He's called Reg. He knows all the ropes. And we've got a nice cushy little job looking after the animals and that. Oh, it's great. No, I really like it. And guess what? I look after a big old pig. A sow. And guess what her name is? Yeah, you got it. It's Sally. Straight up, Sally the sow. Now, don't you go getting all upset about it, because like you, she's a real sweetheart, and I love her to death. Oh, Sal. I lay in my bed of a night and I keep thinking back to the last time we... well, you know, on the beach, the Shingle, amongst the fishing nets, eh? Oh, I think about that beautiful moment so often. You'll always be special, Sally. One day soon, if you're game, that is, maybe we could go back to that beach. I'm game. Listen, I've got to close now, so I've got to be up really early for the other Sally in my life. Sweet dreams, Thomas. P.S. By the way, I love you. God bless.
Well, hello again. Nice to see you again, my dear.
Oh, hello. Sorry, but I can't quite remember.
Well, no, you wouldn't remember me. Last time I saw you, you were, well, let's say, rather busy. Had your hands full, as you might say.
You mean... Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Took me ages to sort the tangle out of them nets, I can tell you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry. It were worth it.